Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Peace Nation Experience. This is where educational values are being taught. This is where things is happening. This is where you are educated both spiritually, physically, academically, morally, maritally, and otherwise. Don't worry, we are not yet married, but we can still advise on that aspect. So flow with us and learn. Today we have a special guest in our midst. I call him Paul, yes, and a graduate from the University of Nigeria in soccer. So Paul, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
And he's part of this broadcast, and continually you will see him there, and he's a wise man. So Paul, can we know you? Please welcome.
Okay, I am Paul Ibokwe. I would say aka Paulai. For short, you could start knowing me and start calling me while you keep seeing my face as Paulai.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So you are a student of
graduate? Former student. Former students. Yes.
Let's just say graduate.
Okay. Yes, but we say former students. That is just like me trying to go to the past to speak the grammar.
Okay.
But of course, I would say I'm a graduate from the Department of Biochemistry, University of Nigeria.
Okay.
Yes, I graduated last year. That makes me a graduate. Does not matter when or if you're yet today, that I'm still a graduate.
Okay.
So thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's a privilege. You're welcome.
Thank you.
So thank you very much. So can you tell us brief about yourself?
Okay. Aside being a graduate, I would say I'm an indie filmmaker.
Okay.
A mobile photographer. What else? What else do I do? I do a little bit of graphic design, but people know me mostly for these two skills: indie filmmaking, mobile photography. I do that a lot, and I'm good. Although I kind of not try to accept when people ask me, "Are you professional?" And I'm like, professional. To better than professional, I think
it means a lot.
It means a lot. So, but I know I'm too good.
Okay.
Yes, I know I'm too good. I'm certified as a video editor. Yes, I would say video editor, film editor. I do a bit of visual effects. So I'm just good.
Wow,
I saw people on WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. I have platforms there. I'm still growing, that kind of thing. So my friends know me even while as an undergraduate. They know I could do this. I was good and I am good. So if there's any other thing I'm not saying, I think that's me. If you say you want to know me, that's me. That's what I do. Thank you. That's
okay. So you base your life on the media aspect?
Yes.
Yes. Fine. That is good. Which course do you study in school?
I studied biochemistry.
Okay, biochemistry.
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. So that's good. Nice having you again.
Thank you.
So we want to talk about a very important topic. Now, looking at what's happening in this contemporary time, I don't like. Why do you think that young people die mostly? Before, if you should check, you can hardly will you see that period. Maybe when you were still a baby, or will you see a child of 21, 22? In fact, I was discussing something with an elder some time ago. He told me during his own period that before somebody dies, he's aware that he's dying. He told me that personally, he's aware, and that's why I don't know whether I've heard stories like this, that a man wanted to die, he called his family and started asking them questions. Those stories were real. Are you getting me? So, but look at a computer every time you see someone today, I'm talking with the next thing, again, the person is dead. And the most funniest part of this is that these people are young people that have not even achieved things a lot in this life. They have not even gone far in life. So what do you think is the reason why young people die?
I think I've asked myself that question before now.
Okay.
As a biochemist, so far I know, or there's a saying that says, if that's right, you are what you eat. You are what you eat. I tell people, I say, aside one thing must kill a man. If you eat good food and drink water, you are liable to live long. So when I say you are what you eat, or when people say you are what you eat, it simply implies that if I keep consuming, what's the name? Junk food. If I keep consuming saturated fatty acids. Oh, that's for the
No,
biochemist.
okay.
Okay. Now, when I talk of saturated fatty acid, I mean, or what the junk. That's the junk. That's what I mean. So when you keep consuming these things, because the body, these things go through the body. The reason people say you are fresh is because of what you consume.
Okay.
I like this young man's skin. Is what does he eat? What does he expose himself to? Because the reason you eat is to nourish this flesh, this body. You understand? So you are what you eat. That's one aspect I'll talk about. The thing we consume, what we consume. You see people, they spend their time eating noodles. I didn't call any brand's name, but you know what noodles in general means. But there are native food like all these upaka and the bread. These are wonderful foods God has given us. Some people say nature has given us, but I say God has given us. There are foods like rice, beans. Some people grow up, maybe their body does not accept it, and they say, I don't like beans. Let me not go into that. I'd say I'm a beans lover. To make it more fun, I'd say I'm a beans bender. Like the avatar thing. So you are what you eat, you are what you consume. If you notice in the ancient fathers, then you see the Bible will say, and he slept with his fathers, aged 969 years, 120, 300, and you ask the question, what is happening now? Did the calendar change, or were they using a different
this in ideology?
Yes. So I know I thank God for the course I studied. Thank God for the course, because he exposed me to certain things, and I quit certain things. I quit taking junks. I quit taking what's this? Ultra processed foods. Yes, that's the word I wanted to use in place of saturated. Ultra processed food, like your bones, they've gone through ultra processed procedure methods. All of these meat pie. If you take it, you won't die. But when your body recognizes this thing, it registers it that this is what I consume, and it's looking for what to grow. So I don't want to go into some aspect, because I worked on that in my project. That was what I defended on the role of red, although it was red oil, but when I did my research, I did for generally red oil in the biological system. Then I understood that the oil you consume has a role to play in your body. Now at the end, when there's a wrong inside of your blood vessel, for our viewers, in case you don't understand, I don't want to make anybody
there are many biochemists there, so don't understand.
The summary of everything. I don't want to make things long. Maybe later on you see the edit. So what I'm trying to say is, this is becoming long, but I'm speaking from my field, discipline. I can't tell why people die. It could be nature, it could be like I'm sure of the food aspect, what you consume especially. There are many ways to kill a man. You could remove food from a man, he dies. You could remove good food from a man, let me put it that way, and he dies. So let me keep it that way. Thank you.
So one of the reasons from what you said now as a biochemist is that what we eat. Yeah, you see someone, you will drink RC in the morning, RC in the afternoon. I'm calling the brand name already.
No issue.
We drink soft drinks in the morning.
Like, you want to drink mineral?
Yes, soft drink in the afternoon, even in the night. And God, let me not go far.
Let me come in. In my discipline, we've been exposed to these things, and there was a topic we did in our final year, and it was on fruit drink and fruit juice. Now I came to understand that there's a difference between fruit juice and fruit drink. There's a big difference. We're not teaching biology, but what I'm trying to say is that when you consume these things, when you don't know them, you see that most of the let's put it that way. Most of the soft drink you take are not fruit juices. They are fruit drinks. The fruit juice or fruit juices are puree. I think the puree, something like that, is squeezed out of the original juice or fruit. You see some 5 Alive, you will see some like fiber like this inside of it. You see some of the one you drink that are orange in color. They are just plain. Those things are syrups just to serve in place of for the so-called orange you drink. So you have the taste and you think this is I'm drinking. Yeah, you're enjoying it. But we're consuming a lot too. So I think it's good.
People don't know that they kill themselves also. Like they are the ones killing themselves.
Yeah, I said that.
It's not when you carry knife and shoot. The things you are
many
eating,
ways to kill a man.
Smoking. Yes. And the most famous part of this is that I don't know what pepper had, man. You will see that smoked pepper. Smokers, and you will see the person taking up to 3 to 4.
Yeah.
So that is it. So please take care of what you eat. Yes. For students like me, I'm still a student. Gary, what can we talk about, Gary? Let's talk about that.
Oh God, I'm not a nutritionist or dietitian, whichever.
Okay, what can you talk about, Gary?
So far I know, they say now the Gary with the slap better pass the one with no the slap.
Okay.
So the one with the slap, the nitrogen cyanide has been extracted completely.
Okay.
Or to a great extent, let me put it that way. And it's not liable to kill you. So because of that, we use the word slap or is irritating or slap, whatever. So when you take it, and they are dried, that's how you know good ones. Then the ones that are not good, sometimes you see them, people just in a hurry, they don't sun dry these things where they don't ferment where from the processing, that's where the error starts from. To the consummation of it. People eat these things. Like it got to a point in school, especially when you read in school with your eyes, you don't use a second or third eye or fourth eye as they call it. You would begin to notice. I started noticing. You think you are some superhero. You are getting blood vision because that was how it started with Spider-Man.
Is it true that people that eat Gary supposed to be putting onions so for their eyes? I've been hearing something like that.
I cannot say.
Okay.
I can't say. I don't know.
You're not checking.
I'm saying everything I say is based on what I know.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say is, in summary, it so affected me in school because that's like the go-to for students. If there's no food, that's the fast food for students rather. What's the next thing aside noodles? What's the next thing?
That's
you take Gary,
yes.
Put for we that are ancient of this, we use Gary. All this one people say milk, and I don't even know that. So they do consume these things a lot. It started affecting my vision, honestly.
So that means that
I had to quit to an extent. I had to. Me, I'm Christian now. Yeah. I would say I'm a church boy, but Christian. I was always studying before God. We don't know of glasses in my family. We don't use any of these. Just help me, I beg. I will quit this thing because you see, you have to know what is killing you. You can't just assume. You see, that's why. Oh my goodness, there's a lot. So I will always table everything before God. That's what I do. So I told her, I don't want to wear glasses. I'm not used to that. People may say it's normal now, certain age. I'm not the certain age.
No, I still young now.
So God helping me, I had to enjoy quitting Gary. And I just noticed that my vision was restoring. I was like, how do I sit here and I can't see what's...
Wow.
So that's it. That's on Gary aspect. So I can't say beyond what I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, from what I've noticed, Gary is good, but just like say you must drink it with caution. Even if whenever you want to take it, make sure that there is a protein there. Yes. So milk is necessary for it. Are you getting me?
Good Gary.
Yes, good Gary. The one that used to slap. I don't know. But the name of that one is fermented one. The one that used to slap, you can call it the fermented one. Well fermented. It's better if you use your hand. God. People are eating poison. Have you seen when people I was passing somewhere, I saw where someone was doing the Gary. As I was in it, nose was running out from me. He just I started with the hand again. I was like, that's why people used to die.
There's a lot happening outside. My pastor in the campus would say, if you are fond of eating outside, I bet you there's nothing you've not eaten.
Jesus.
There's nothing you've not eaten. until I began to recall stories of what people that are putting as I used to say. We can't discuss that.
Let me discuss. Let me give you a gist now. You know, there was something we were talking about today. Okay, now what happened that in my school there was a day we planned fast and prayer and for a week or something like that. So I followed doing, and how it was like you will do the fasting, then in the evening you go to your church and you will pray and break it, and then you come back. So that was I've been doing that, and this special day came that I was very stressed out in the school. When I need stressed out, very, very stressed out in the school. And I was like, oh Jesus, what am I going to do? So I went for this thing. By God's grace, what we call the AGC. We prayed and I have to rush back. And there was no food at home. Immediately I have to rush to mama put. So unlike me, but not like unlike me, I used to go. Yeah. So I have to go for the mama put, and there in the mama put. So I told her to give me food and the rest. She put the food. I ate the food, then finished eating the first round. I tested the meat. The meat was testing something else. I was like, man, which kind of meat is this? It's testing something I don't understand. Then the man was like, I'm sorry. And then I told her to get me a second plate for me of rice. And she was like, okay, you know what will happen? Don't pay for the meat. Let me give you fish. I said, no problem. I bring the fish for me. Now the woman brought it, and I was eating with the hunger. You know, I told you about the person just to tell you the hunger that I was eating to eat the food, that I didn't even look at it. I was eating so willingly. My spirit told me, look at that fish you are eating. And I've already eaten. This was the tail of a fish. I've already eaten half of the fish already. Only to look very well. I was eating a bunch of maggots. I was eating bunch of maggots. When I mean bunch of maggots surrounded in my food, I was like, Jesus, what is this?
Okay, you are the second person I'm hearing this. So it's a confirmation. The Bible says in the mouth of two or more. This is two witnesses now. The mouth of two or more witnesses, a matter is confirmed. Now or established. Okay. I have a secondary school junior. I saw one of her videos one time. This story she shared it. Was it night time too? Was it night time?
It was evening period. Let's just say call it evening period.
Ours was night time. So she also ordered food. That's why I say aside, I don't say you should not eat outside though. But me, I didn't go that way. You understand? So she bought her food with meat, with the confidence, went home and trying to unravel the thing and then download it. Thank God she opened it with light. You could just go with hunger and
that was what I do now.
The Bible says through patience and comforting. So when you don't have the patience, now there will be an issue. So if she didn't have the patience, she would have used light. So it was the light she used that helped her. So when she used the light, she noticed, oh my God, I saw the video now. You know when you use your phone touch and you turn on the lights of the camera, video camera. I saw my God working. It was looking like, let's say Nollywood or Hollywood, but it was really it was so real. I was like, my goodness. My goodness. So you saying this, and I think it's a confirmation.
No, it's true.
That people do a lot.
Yeah.
People do a lot to make money. We're not talking money. But
so at least for our young people out there, you are what you eat. Why people die young? You maybe suddenly you are hearing kidney problem, you are hearing strange sickness that you were wondering that this is not even coming from my father's side, from my mother's side. It's because of what we eat. It's because don't be surprised that if you should go to where some of those things you are eating are prepared, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. Like I don't know. Okay, you are the one that showed me now where they were preparing oil. Okay. And even the girl that was in the oil with her leg, the whole body was inside the oil.
Yeah.
And it's bad. In fact, I prefer what you use and prepare. Like it's better as this word is now. It's better go and learn how to oil making. Anything you are the ones doing it, so you know what you can minimize the high rate of the way people do things. So young people, know what you eat, okay? Know what you eat. Eat well. For students like me, when you are taking your garri, make sure that there is one sachet of milk there. Are you getting me?
You don't get money for milk.
Don't drink it at all. It's better your health. It's better you're hungry and live long No, you say it like that. It's better you're hungry and live long than you satisfy yourself and live short. I don't know whether that makes sense, but it makes sense to me. So that's just it. You understand?
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We have come to the end of today's show. It was nice having you. Please and please make sure that you follow us up in all of our social media. On TikTok, official PC Nation Experience; on Facebook, PC Nation Experience; on Instagram, PC Nation Experience; on YouTube also, official PC Nation Experience. Follow us up, and we would like to see you there. Stay tuned with us because more realistic talk will be coming. Thank you, and
Thank you very much. It's nice having you too.
Nice having you.
Bye-bye.
thank you very much. It was a privilege.
You're welcome.
And I think he is now part of the crew, so you'll be seeing him constantly. Okay?
For the meantime.
For that. Well done. Thank you.